Buff Nation, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a great July 4th, but let's go ahead and get into this. Carson Crawford, he was crystal ball maybe about a week and a half ago to Colorado shortly after his decommitment from Texas State. And I'm wondering if he's going to join Colby Johnson, who recently committed to the Buffs earlier this week, a linebacker from Washington State. If he's going to join as another linebacker commit for Robert Livingston, Coach Hart, Coach Prime, the Colorado Buffaloes defense. So I would find this very, very interesting, and I would love it if he continues to commit. And I think this was Adam Munster-Tiger's first crystal ball of the year. So, Adam doesn't normally miss on this, guys. If he's coming out, he's got it on pretty good authority, but we're going to dive into what he brings to the table. Take a look at his highlights. Of course, y'all let me know your thoughts on Carson Crawford in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that. But let's go ahead and dive into it. So as you can see, he's got great size, 6'3", 215. If you're wanting to compare this to Colby Johnson, he's a little bit bigger. So Colby Johnson, 6'2", 195. And he is rated a little bit higher. Colby Johnson at an 86, according to 24/7. Carson Crawford is a top 50 linebacker and rated as an 88, top 100 guy in the state of Texas. So that's awesome to see. Actually, top 80 guy. But love to see this. Now, he did decommit from Texas State, and he is basically down between us and University of Houston Cougars for his commitment, according to 24/7. You can see right here, he had 91 total tackles this past year. Now he's saying he's 6'4", 205. So we'll see. But he's a guy that can kind of play a little bit all over the place. You can see some pass rushing chops right there. Again, 24/7 has him ranked as the 34th best linebacker in the country. And we could use the 34th best linebacker in the country coming out of high school. No doubt about it. Got great size. And nice little strip sack touchdown there from Carson Crawford. Playing over at Carthage down in the state. What was that quarterback doing, man? He was scared to hold on to the ball right there, man. That was crazy. Then you can see here, just making plays in the backfield, always helping to contribute to fumble recoveries, touchdown recoveries. Man, I love to see this. And you can tell, man, he really sticks out on the field as an athlete. Here, playing that, this might have been the state semifinal with another sack right there. But I think getting in there on offense, providing a nice little block there, but definitely a guy I think that would profile to play more so inside with this Colorado defense, with Robert Livingston's 4-2-5 defense. You can see him out there kind of in a nickel a little bit like that, playing a little zone coverage and making a great play to tackle the quarterback right there at the line of scrimmage. I'll read a little bit about his 2024 season. Played tight end and wide receiver also for Carthage's 15-1 4A Division II state championship team. Love that. So also state champion, had 4 forced fumbles, 9 sacks, a fumble recovery, and interception, 21 pressures, 17 quarterback hits, and 2 defensive touchdowns. That's insane. He's just a ball player, man. In the state championship game, he had 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, and caught a 24-yard pass, man. So, again, an above-average athlete that continues to make impact in multiple phases of the game. That's really a requirement for the most part with guys that we recruit from high school since Coach Prime has been here. So I love to see this. And I think, he might not be as kind of twitchy of an athlete as Colby Johnson, but again, provides some nice size, maybe a little bit better pass rush ability. That was a nice little swim move right there, lower the shoulder. I don't know if you call that a swim move, but you understand what I'm saying. I think I really like the idea of bringing both Colby Johnson and Carson Crawford in here. I think that they could really complement each other well, and who knows, maybe they develop into a starting tandem here in a couple years for the Buffs. I think that would be pretty interesting, maybe 2-3 years, and then it's their time to shine. But y'all let me know what you think about this. Right now, when it comes to our class, our high school class, we have 5 commits, just kind of par for the course with where we've been. Preston Ashley right now is our kind of blue chip guy that we got, 4-star guy, cornerback safety. I think he'll play mainly corner, 4-star guy. Then we also have tight end Gavin Mueller, Colby Johnson, we've talked about, Domata Pecco Jr., kind of an edge player, and then Maurice Williams, another cornerback. So I would love to see us get a second linebacker in here. That's kind of been a big question mark, I think, outside of the guys that we would assume are our starting guys, plus maybe Kyle and Salter. I think a lot of people seem to be high on him that have watched spring practices this year. So let's get some guys that can really develop into quality players in the front 7 for us. Would love that. I'm still a big believer in Warren Sapp and Domata Pecco's ability to bring in talent in the front 7. Let's see what we can do at the linebacker position right now, bringing in some guys from high school. So hopefully Carson Crawford commits. I would love to see that. That would be great to have 2 linebacker commits, and especially a guy like Carson Crawford, who's a top 50 linebacker in the country. I would absolutely love to see that. So y'all let me know your thoughts. Do you think Carson Crawford is going to be a lock? I was looking at his Twitter right here and wasn't really able to find anything here on when he intends to commit. So hopefully we will see him. I mean, it looks like he enjoyed his visit on June 20th, I believe it was. And come here, man. We'd love to have you in Boulder. Let's get this thing done. Let's make this thing official and get a top 50 linebacker in the country here in Boulder. I love that. So y'all have a wonderful July 4th weekend. I'll be back when we have some more Buffs news to talk about. Y'all take it easy. Let's go Buffs.